If you find Shakespeare confusing, you need to learn this one trick. In school, we're taught to put Shakespeare on a pedestal. But in their time, the Bard's works were more like Saturday Night Live, filled with satires of politicians and celebrities around the Elizabethan court. Here's one example from The Merchant of Venice. Scene 2 is kind of confusing. We meet Lady Portia and we learn that she was forbidden by her dead father from choosing her own husband. He also decreed that her future husband would have to answer a riddle and choose between these 3 different caskets. And then Lady Portia and her handmaiden go through a long list making fun of all these different suitors who have failed to answer the riddle. It's kind of a long scene, and as a modern reader, it's hard to be in on the joke. You might be watching it confused that we're suddenly in a fairy tale, but an Elizabethan viewer would have seen it as almost like a presidential debate or a royal episode of The Bachelorette. Because Lady Portia is actually a stand-in for Queen Elizabeth, whose father, Henry VIII, before he died, said she wasn't allowed to choose her own husband. And each of the suitors that Portia is making fun of is a caricature of a different European prince who was trying to marry Queen Elizabeth in the 1580s. These types of jokes are why some think that Shakespeare was actually a pen name for an aristocrat.